Within religious studies, there's been a long-held kind of belief that Milarepa is always Milarepa, and Milarepa passed away and did not leave a reincarnation, did not reincarnate. He went to the Buddha field of Abhirati, that's the Buddha land of Akshobhya, and then he reached complete Buddhahood at that location. Well, yes, that's fine. That's in the religious story, but we do have many Milarepa-like figures and claims to Milarepa tulkus and reincarnate lamas in the Himalayas and Tibet. So when you see a sculpture or a painting and then you think it looks like Milarepa, therefore it must be Milarepa. Well, that's actually not the case. There are quite a number of figures that actually are using the same symbolism, the same attire, the same hand gestures as we would normally see with Milarepa. One of the main ones in the last 150 or so years is Shabkar. Shabkar Tsoktruk Rongdrol. We also have Ngagwang Lobzang Tanpa'i Gyaltsen. We have Rechen Kunga Lodro. We also have the Sakya teacher, the Sakya Kun Lama, Tutob Wangchug, who will appear in a white repa, white robe, a white cotton robe, and a red meditation belt. So we have these other figures that can appear as though they're Milarepa. And we also have differences in what they're holding. Typically, Milarepa might hold a skull cup in some traditions, maybe more Drukpa Kagyu, and then he might hold something else in a different tradition. If a Milarepa-like sculpture or painting is holding a long life vase, then there's something unusual about that. Now also for Tutob Wangchug, we have many paintings which belong to a life story set. So we have a number of examples of him as a Milarepa form, but also we have life story paintings for Shabkar. So we actually have a lot of works out there, and we have many individual sculptures where the figures look like Milarepa, but they hold a Vajra scepter, or they hold prayer beads, or they hold something else. And this is not normal. This is not normal for the iconography of Milarepa. So if there is no inscription and a sculptural figure is holding something not typical for Milarepa, then we have to assume that there's a big question mark, and we really don't know. But likely it is not going to be a Milarepa. The hair, we have examples where some sculpture that is claimed to be images of Milarepa, but he has the small curls of hair, the same as a Buddha. So this is also unclear. Then we have examples. Well, we actually have a good example of the Ngagwang Lobzang Tanpa'i Gyaltsen, where he has a little bit. The hair is in the style of Rasta locks, so it's matted hair like a Indian Shaiva sadhu, or matted locks like a Siddha figure or a Mahasiddha figure. So this is just a little warning that don't be always so sure that you're identifying a Milarepa just on appearance, because there can be variations and there can be Milarepa-like figures, and no, it's not always Milarepa. Press the like button, you can subscribe, and also help support the work we do. Join HAR on Patreon.